Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Letoya Luckett, okay? Now, we already know that earlier, or well, late last year, around September sometime, I did do a Yes for the Mess about Letoya Luckett and her husband, Tommy. Now, it was put out there that Tommy was cheating on Letoya Luckett, and not to mention, after the reports came out, she took off on her Instagram. She had Letoya Luckett Walker, and she took the Walker off, and she took the wife part off of her IG bio. So that was already noticed. And here we are. It is January the 13th, and we're here talking about her having a divorce. Now, as you guys already know, if you haven't watched my Yes for the Mess before, whenever I do a Yes for the Mess, I always have to tell y'all where I get my sources from. You know, I always have to cite my sources. You know, they taught us that in English 3 about the annotated bibliography. Whenever we write a report, and we have to cite our sources. And I got my source from people.com. So this is where I got the article from. And you guys already know that when I do a Yes for the Mess, I read the article, I give you guys my opinion, and then in the comments you give your opinion. So we're going to be respectful to each other, to the person that's making this video, me, and as well as yourselves. So let's get into the article. Letoya Luckett and her husband Tommy Walker are calling it quits. On Monday, the former Destiny's Child member, 39, and Texas entrepreneur, 40, announced that they are divorcing after 3 years of marriage and 4 months after welcoming their son Tyson Wolf. After very prayerful consideration, Tommy and I have decided to get a divorce, she wrote, sharing a photo of the two and their children, Tyson, who is 4 months, and Gianna, who is 2 years old. It is my deepest desire for us to be loving co-parents and keep a peaceful environment out of respect for our children. Please understand our need for privacy, she ended the note, caption, love always. Thank you in advance for your prayers, support, and space to heal as we tread through this challenging time. Walker shared a similar message describing their decision as very difficult. We remain committed to our family as co-parents, and we ask that you please respect our privacy and the safety of our children at this time. He wrote, we happily remain committed as caring friends with great love and respect for one another. The news of their divorce comes just months after the singer announced the birth of their son in September. God, thank you for blessing our son to arrive healthy and strong and full of light, Walker wrote on Instagram. Very proud moment for us. Looking forward to the memories we create and the dad and son talks. Love you, little King Tyson. Walker and Letoya Luckett tied the knot in December 2007 at an intimate wedding in Texas Hills Country. They went public with their relationship in August of 2017 before he surprised her with the proposal on her birthday. Immediately, the chemistry was there, Luckett told Essence at the time of their engagement. We started talking and laughing, and he's from Texas just like me. Talking to him felt like being home again, she added. We talked for a few weeks, and he still didn't know what I looked like or my full name or anything like that. So that is the article from people.com, okay? And here is my opinion on this situation. Are we surprised? Are we really surprised? And this ain't even me gloating, because y'all know that I love Letoya Luckett. I really do love Letoya Luckett like it ain't shit. I love Letoya Luckett. Like, I've always been a fan of her music. When she was a part of Destiny's Child, she was my favorite Destiny's Child member. Not Beyonce, not Kelly, not Latavia, but Letoya. She was my favorite cast member. She was my favorite group member in Destiny's Child, and when she came out with her solo album, I was very stoked and excited and happy about it. I bought that shit out the store. Okay, I bought that shit with my motherfucking allowance. Okay, that's what I did. So I love Letoya, and I always wanted her to have a happy life and a happy relationship and just a happy time. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw her on T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle with you know, Tiny, Monica, and Toya Wright, you know what I'm saying? I was happy to see her happy. She was on there with this man. This man seemed to be very much so into her. You know what I mean? Like, he just seemed to be like that man that really was down for her, and she was down for him. But then on that very last season that they had, he was a real asshole to her. And I felt some type of way about it, because even though he lost someone, that didn't give him the right to treat her the way that he was. And if he was treating her like that on camera, imagine how he was really treating her behind closed doors. He came off like an asshole. He really didn't seem as genuine as he came across the first time. So I really don't know what it was or what changed between them, or maybe he was just playing up a role on camera, making us believe that he was really into Toya like that. He could have been into Toya, he could have been into what he could get while being in a relationship with her. Who knows? I don't know. But we do know that he was reported to be cheating on her a couple of months ago while she was pregnant, okay? And I did a guess for the mess on that. So I knew that it was only a matter of time before they got a divorce, because it's only so much a person can take from a person. And I just feel like that was her time to just reach out and touch somebody's hand and be like, listen, I got to get away from this dude right here, because he ain't about that life as far as taking care of me, being down for me, doing what he needs to do for me. That's what I feel like that was. And at the end of the day, do what you do, chick. If you felt like you had to leave his ass alone, you had to leave his ass alone. That's just what it is. Sometimes we want things that may not be right for us, but when we're in love, we seem to look over the obvious. That's one of your songs. So at the end of the day, you gotta listen to that track and just see what, and just listen to the words that you wrote and apply it to your situation, because that song is exactly what you're going through right now. But all in all, I do wish Toya the best. She got 2 kids by this man. I want them to have a healthy and respectful co-parenting relationship. I want their kids to be able to have their father and have and also have a relationship with the daughter that he had from his previous relationship. So I just want her to be good, and even Tommy, I want him to be good. Whoever they decide to be with, let them know that they got this co-parenting relationship. Have everybody on a respectful playing field and just do what you got to do. But I do feel bad for Letoya. I hate that this didn't work out for her, but she got to know when to go and know when to fold. That's just what it is. So with that being said, y'all, this is my opinion on Letoya Luckett and her divorce. What do you guys think? Please leave it below. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's also at the bottom. And if you haven't already, donate to the podcast fundraiser that Jamar set up on GoFundMe. The link will also be at the bottom if you want to. We are almost, I think we're like $200, if I'm not mistaken, away from our goal. So help us get there. With that being said, you guys, I'm out here. Be on the lookout for another episode of The Prelude that with me and Jamar. We are interviewing Rico with a K from Chasing Atlanta tonight at 9:30, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Be there to see the interview. And tomorrow we'll be doing a part 2 of our interview with Oliver Twix from Chasing Atlanta at the same time tomorrow. With that being said, you guys, I'm out here. Till next time. Peace out.